Hi there, everyone. As a business owner, you would know that you get to have a say of 100% of what goes on in your day. But why do some days just feel like there are just never enough hours in the day? Well, I'm going to help you out with that. So stay tuned for this video because I'll share my 5 top tips of how you can stay productive and on task all day. But make sure that you do stay around till the end because I will add a bonus tip and you'll want to see that one. If you are new here, I'm Melanie Weber and my channel is all about helping you develop the lifestyle and the income to live the best life possible. So if you are interested in that, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. So let's get into it. So tip number 1 for you is to actually plan out your week in advance. Now, whether this suits you to do it on a Friday afternoon, being the end of the work week, or whether it's better for a Sunday afternoon task, whatever works for you is fine, but making sure that you should plan out your week so that you know what's ahead of you in the days to come. But make sure whatever you do is you actually write it down. So if you're like me, it becomes more concrete in my mind if I actually see the written word down. It's fine if you want to prefer to use an electronic version, an online planner or something similar, but me personally, there's nothing more I like than writing actually down in my diary. But whatever works for you is all good. Number 2 is writing what I call the big rocks down first. So this is the must do things for the week, and then once they are in your planner or your diary, then you can put in all of the smaller tasks, the things that aren't as important around those big rocks. But you make sure that your big rocks are in first so that they get priority, and then your other little tasks around that. Number 3 is to review your schedule the night before or the morning of your workday, whatever suits you better. Me personally, I prefer to look at the night before, so then it's in my brain. I'm starting to think about, okay, I know what my day ahead of me is going to look like, so I'm not so stressed out of, oh gosh, I've got an early morning phone call. I know it the night before. It's not a case I'm lying in bed at the middle of the night and then all of a sudden wake up and think, oh crap. I've got that early morning call. It's digested and I'm fine for it. But if it suits you better to look at it when you first wake up, you want to look at your schedule first up when you wake in the morning, then that's fine too. Do whatever suits you, but just make sure that you review it so you know what's ahead of you that day. Make sure that you plan in your break. So this is tip number 4. As much as we would all like to be able to just keep on going and going and going all day so that we make sure that we get everything done, actually taking breaks makes you more productive. Just by taking 5 minutes away from your desk, away from the phone, enables you just to refresh, just to recharge and come back with a clearer mind. So make sure you schedule in your breaks, make sure that you eat, make sure that you hydrate so that you really can be most productive for the rest of the time that you're working after your break. And tip number 5 is to move all of your undone tasks for that workday onto the next day so that they can then get looked at. Obviously, you would want to look at those tasks that you didn't get done to assess, okay, are they really a priority? Do they really need to get done before you move them? But if they do contribute to the success of your business, then make sure that they're done in the next workday. As I stated at the start of this video, I do have a bonus tip for you, and here it is. When you actually schedule your tasks throughout the day, make sure that you set yourself a reminder. So those things that go off at either 15 or 10 minutes or 5 minutes before the end of that task, make sure you have those reminders, because it enables you to stay focused up until that time, and then it just gives you that reminder that, hey, you've only got 15 minutes left to work on that task before you need to move on to the next task. So it makes sure that you stay on track and gives you the motivation to wrap things up if you're not heading that way by the time that 15 minutes goes off. I said I only have one bonus tip for you, but I'll put in another one as well. In your schedule, make sure that you put in any travel time as well. There's nothing worse than scheduling things in back to back, and say you might have an appointment that you actually need to travel away from home or away from your office for, and you haven't actually put in that travel time into your schedule, which will make it a bit harder to manage, I suppose, your workday, because you haven't allowed for that. I said I would only give you one bonus tip, but there's another one, just because I'm all in the interest of giving you as much value as possible. So on that, I hope my tips have been of help to you in staying productive and being as productive in your business as you possibly can. If you have found it of value, then please do give me a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and until I see you on my next video, I hope you do take care.